As long as games have been a concept, there have been cheaters. Now we gotta ask ourselves, why do people cheat? Now, obviously it's just common sense, right? It could be for a multitude of reasons. Perhaps they're just trying to win because they aren't able to win with their own natural talent or skill. Perhaps they're trying to win some prize. Maybe they think it's funny to piss people off by cheating. The point is, there's a whole slew of reasons. Now, in the context of Halo, typically we will see a rise of cheaters when the game's life cycle kind of ends. For example, I remember playing Halo 3 a few years ago and matching against some dude who was an elite, and all of a sudden he's flying around and just gunning us down. The longer a game is around, the easier it is to crack and learn how to cheat. Another time I remember is in Halo 4, people figured out how to remove all your armor and also your head, so you couldn't get headshots on them. And then you would see these guys in SWAT running around, just these headless Spartans running around, and you just have to kill them with body shots. Now that brings us to the present day, MCC in 2023. Now I've heard little rumors, but I've never seen it myself up until recently, of people actually being able to cheat in the Master Chief Collection. I'd like to think I've played a lot of games of MCC, and I am very shocked that I have not encountered more cheaters up until recently. Now let's bear in mind that MCC came to PC in 2019, and I remember people being concerned that it was going to be crossplay because they were concerned that, oh, PC, there's going to be cheaters, they better have good anti-cheat. And again, so far MCC has not been too terrible with the cheating epidemic. However, I have noticed, and it tends to be in Halo 3, and more specifically in Ranked, you'll see it in duos, and you'll see it in the Team Slayer, and I'm sure hardcore as well. Now obviously these are ranked modes, right? So there's incentive to actually cheat. That's why you really don't see it in social too much. And a lot of them try to hide it. My first experience with it was about a week ago. I was playing ranked Halo 3 duos with my friend, and we matched this team of 2 on Pit. The game started off well, nothing too suspicious. I happened to notice the accounts were a little bit new, but this is a common thing because you'll see a lot of players, they'll make a new account to get better stats or like get another 50 or whatever, right? Now at the start of the game, there wasn't any immediate red flags. We had pushed to rockets, secured that. I went ahead and got sniper. Only one of their teammates were playing, which nowadays isn't too unusual considering half the lobby's AFK. But we got to about like 15 kills as a team. And all of a sudden, it was like a switch went off. The sniper had respawned on the enemy side. He picked it up. And all of a sudden, he's quick scoping like a god. He knows where we're at all times. And he's not missing a single shot. Now don't get me wrong. If you're a better player than me, I will accept that. However, he went from having no situational awareness to immediately looking at every single angle, even if it didn't make any logical sense for him to look there, even guess that we spawned there. He jump shots, gets these crazy angles, and there's no way he's doing that legitimately. And he doesn't miss the entire time, which again is a complete 180 from the first few minutes of the match. And again, his friend is still sitting there AFK, so they got this little duo queue thing going, and they're trying to farm 50s in Halo 3 in order to sell them to other people by cheating. And unfortunately, my recording software was not working at the time, so you're just gonna have to trust my word on that. A few days pass, and here's little old me trying to play Halo 3 Team Slayer and get a 50. Things were looking pretty good, up until this lockout game.
Who the hell is this? Fragley?
Yeah, I'm getting spammed by him.
The fuck
I
is
got
this kid's
okay, that's
problem?
4 invites. Oh my god, he's gonna crash my Xbox, dude.
Some little kid, probably.
Stop! Oh, dude, I'll fucking.
He's in the
lose
same
my
game
marbles.
as us.
I don't know, they're throwing the match. So
Is he on our team or their team?
There's
Team
him.
rank them.
What a legend! They're jumping off the map!
Panda Milk Tea is a cheater.
I have 9 invites.
How so? What's your proof?
I have
He's just a cheater.
13
He's
invites.
playing
They
on
won't
his
stop.
How come you're spamming my fucking DMs right now?
I'm not.
I have a million invites from you.
Yeah, he's able to do
Hang
that
on,
because
how do
he's
I
cheating,
block
that's
this
why.
kid? I don't know how to block him.
He's doing that for people in the game. I'm killing myself because I'm not gonna
Oh,
allow
I
him
know
to
what to
win.
do. Cover me. I'm going to turn my Xbox to busy.
Now, in the moment, I was very confused as to what was going on, who was actually cheating or not. Because again, I was getting invites from Fragley, but then look right here. I'm shooting Panda Milk Tea. It's not like I'm getting aimbotted or anything. But their entire team is saying report him for cheating. It's like me and my friend are getting spammed, so it's just very odd. Now, I've heard that you can name spoof on Xbox and like change your name to like other people's gamer tags and impersonate them and make them look like they're like cheating or pretty much just trying to make them look bad. So we ended up winning this game, and I blocked everybody on their team just to be safe. Just to be safe that, you know, in case this was a name spoof or whatever, we wouldn't have to deal with any of them. I'm just blocking them all. I'm just going to block them all. And so I thought it was settled. It was done. They were blocked. And MCC, when you block somebody, you can't match them anymore. And I thought we were good. But the next game, this happened. I think we might have matched them again.
How?
I don't know. I just look at the chat and I just noticed their names. Could be a bug, but no, we did.
It is them.
So, I mean, let's see if we get spammed with 100 invites.
Save some for me!
Sorry. I'm just kind of good, you know. Again, notice how this Panda Milk Tea guy is just AFK the entire match here. Not even trying. Again, very suspicious. But let's see where that suspicion leads. I'll take these I'll take these free dubs, baby, all day. I don't give a fuck. My 50 will be built on the corpses of fucking
holy shit, dude,
hundreds of AFK.
Oh my god.
Who? He what? What? What?
He's lying.
What? They weren't lying. They weren't fucking lying. Holy shit. I mean, I don't think he can't aim doing that. Okay, you know what?
God, can he ever?
Know what? He can aim. He can aim with that. Wow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Why we have this kid blocked? Like, why are we matching him again?
He's in God mode too.
Can he even die?
Yo, send me his gamer tag. I'll report him as well.
Hey, Jesse, just stay inside. Like, don't... Okay, never mind. Don't do that. I just got back smacked. Literally insane. I've never... Like, we can get to this point with cheats now on this shit.
This guy's flying around like Homelander.
It's just like...
Oh, you can kill him! You can kill him!
I mean, it's too late. Like, we got 1 kill for the 30 he just got in the last 2 minutes.
Jesse's like, he can bleed.
I killed him twice in a row.
Oh my god, he just aimbots me. After he figured out how to toggle on the cheats, he proceeds to fly around, has wall hacks so he can see where we spawn, and then is using aimbot. So just a very fun combination. Another kind of interesting find here is watch what happens at the end. So we see his 45 kills. All of a sudden, he's able to like reset his kills, and he's back to 0, right? Now look at this. Who's MVP of that game? It's Fragley, and he's back on the scoreboard. Their entire team was just very suspicious. Even that dude, he's selling, you know, 50s for sale. I don't know if this is the same guy or what. He just has all 4 accounts. All these accounts are brand new, not a lot of kills. But I have never seen that. And it was the oddest 2 matches of MCC I think I've ever actually played. I want to know who's buying these Halo 350s at this day and age, like 9 years later. And it's like when I went to go try to report his account, it's like his account doesn't exist because again, he's like spoofing the name. So I'm not really sure, you know, what's going on there. Now, I've played like a million matches at MCC, and again, I've never really noticed anything to this scale, and I'm hoping it kind of stays that way. Like, don't get me wrong, I remember people flying around Halo 3 towards the end of the game's life cycle, but it's like, I've never seen it where you can just like spoof your name in game and just kind of like stay hidden or whatever from like any kind of auto detection. And the thing that messes me up the most is that I cannot report this guy. Like, I can't do anything to stop him. And I know that 343 probably doesn't have an active mod team, you know, scouring through MCC looking for cheaters. And it's not only isolated to Halo 3, it's just Halo 3 tends to be the more popular game, but it's also in like Reach, Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3. Same few cheats are available where you can fly around with aimbot, wall hacks, and again, being able to change your gamer tag. And I know it was a matter of time before we got, you know, cheats back to this degree in MCC. And I know the Master Chief Collection is, you know, kind of old now, and I know that it isn't probably the main focus for Microsoft or 343. But I do hope, you know, some of this stuff gets looked into. Like, it's not the biggest deal in the world. You lose 1 game, whatever. But I mean, that's just right now. And who knows? It could be worse in the future. But honestly, only time will tell. Either way, I'm still going to keep playing Halo, whether it's full of cheaters or not. The last thing I'll leave a note on is if you match one of these cheaters, you know, don't, you know, just because somebody's out BRing you doesn't mean they're cheating, right? You got to look into it kind of in depth. Worst comes to worst, you can block them. You won't be able to match them again. And again, this so far is a rare occurrence, so hopefully it won't happen to you. It didn't happen to me for the longest time. If you're still watching by this point, I appreciate your time. I'll be uploading a new kind of unreleased map showcase similar to what I did with the Halo 2 one before. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see that. But that's all I got. Goodbye.